Welcome to the New Jersey Institute of Technology website and math podcast. My name is Matan, and today I will be discussing the properties of absolute values. There are 7 important properties to remember for absolute values. First, the absolute value of any number is greater than or equal to 0. This is because an absolute value is a distance, and distances cannot be less than 0. Second, the absolute value of a number is equal to the absolute value of its negative. For example, the absolute value of 5 and the absolute value of negative 5 are both equal to 5. This is because a number is the same distance from 0 as its negative. The third and fourth properties are similar. The third property is that the absolute value of two numbers multiplied together is equal to the absolute value of the first number multiplied by the absolute value of the second number. For example, the absolute value of 3 times negative 5 is the same as the absolute value of 3 times the absolute value of negative 5. In one case, you have the absolute value of negative 15, which is 15, and in the other case, you have the absolute value of 3, which is 3, times the absolute value of 5, which is 5. 3 times 5 is 15. The fourth one, similarly to the third, says that the absolute value of two numbers divided by each other is equal to the absolute value of the first divided by the absolute value of the second. Using the same numbers, the absolute value of 3 over negative 5 is equal to 3 over 5, and the absolute value of 3 over the absolute value of negative 5 is equal to 3 over 5, just as in the first case. The fifth property, is related to the second. It says that the absolute value of the difference of two numbers is equal to the absolute value of the difference of those two numbers in reverse order. So for example, the absolute value of 7 minus 2 is equal to the absolute value of 5, which is equal to 5, and the absolute value of 2 minus 7 is equal to the absolute value of negative 5, which is also 5. This can be seen because the difference of two numbers, in whatever order they are, will be the same distance from 0, in the same way that the negative of a number is the same distance from 0 as that number. The sixth property is that a number is always less than or equal to its own absolute value. This is true whether the number is positive or negative. For example, the absolute value of 5 is equal to 5, and 5 is less than or equal to 5. The absolute value of negative 6 is equal to 6, and negative 6 is less than or equal to 6. The seventh property is called the triangle inequality. This says that the absolute value of the sum of two numbers is less than or equal to the sum of the absolute value of the same two numbers. For example, if we take the absolute value of 7 plus negative 2, we get the absolute value of 5, which is 5. If we take the absolute value of 7 plus the absolute value of negative 2, we get 7 plus 2, which is 9. And 5 is less than or equal to 9. These 7 are the most important properties of absolute values and apply for all real numbers A and B. Thank you for visiting the NJIT website. If you need any further assistance, stop by the Center for Academic and Professional Enrichment in Kupfrian Hall, room 200. Good luck in your studies.